Hi, beautiful earth signs. This is Mary Ellen coming to you once again from Moonrise Cottage for your February 16th to 28th. Love reading, love advice, Spirit is saying. What's happening in your love realm? What's going on with your efforts? And what is it that you need to know? Ooh, so that one jumped. I'm going to use 3 oracle decks, and we're going to jump into a Rider-Waite portion of the reading. And Spirit guides just want you to understand what is the energy that you're operating within as you perform your love efforts. And there's the first card out. That's from the beautiful animal medicine deck. That's dog, and it came out reversed. So let's check out together what that's all about and what the Spirit guides have to say about that. That is number 14 if you have this deck and you want to check it out for yourself. Dog, pardon me. All of the Southwest Plains Indian tribes had dogs. These noble animals would often give warning signals of approaching danger. They helped in the hunt, and they were a great source of warmth on long winter nights. Dog has been considered the servant of humanity throughout history. If a person carries dog medicine, he or she is usually serving others or humanity in some way. And earth signs, as I've discussed for a long, long time, certainly you are in this time that we're in of the Great Awakening. Here with dog medicine, you will find the charity worker, the philanthropist, the nurse, the counselor, the minister, the soldier, and people in leadership positions. Dog was a servant soldier that guarded the tribe's lodges from surprise attack. Dog medicine embodies loving gentleness of the best friend and the half-wild protector energy of the territorial imperative. Oof, I love that. Throughout history, dog has been the guardian of hell, as well as ancient secrets, hidden treasures, and babies, while mothers were cooking or in the fields. Dog honors its gifts and is loyal to trust and place in its care. So reversed, dog may be telling you that you've become critical or maybe mean due to the company you are keeping. The reversal of this medicine could also imply that it is time to stop cowering with fear and time to begin to tackle the adversaries of your confidence. The key is to realize that these are not external enemies, but they are thought forms in your own mind, which tell you that you are not worthy of loyalty, either to yourself or to others. You may want to examine the patterns of disloyalty in your own life. Do you, for example, pass on gossip or not speak up when someone else is rumor mongering? Do you make jokes that belittle others? Do you refuse to return kindnesses? These are all characteristics of fear, and particularly of a fear that is common to the human two-legged family, the fear of not belonging or the fear of not being approved of. It is time to reclaim the power of loyalty to yourself and your self-truth. Be your own best friend, like dog. That's beautiful. So clearly there's a theme being set up here. There's something going on, earth signs. So I'm going to pick next from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and we'll see what the oracle, the spirit guide of this oracle deck has to say. Spirit, what are the messages, please, from the Mystical Shaman Oracle for the end of February, last 2 weeks of February, for beautiful earth signs? What is the energy that they're walking in? What is it? Ooh, and there's a card just jumped out. This is what they need to know. You know, it's interesting. This came out in the beginning of the month, and this is Jaguar. It is also reversed. So something's going on, earth signs. There's some challenges, no doubt. Okay, Jaguar is number 28. And again, I'm just going to consult the book so that you have the wisdom that you need, Spirit says. So the essence of Jaguar is that it is the protector of all life in the Amazon. And in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance. She cannot be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death. Jaguar is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, between night and day. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places that you've been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind and know that your inner Jaguar instinct will serve you well. And in reverse, it is time to ask yourself, what in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you for far too long, which is ready to be let go of once and for all? Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear within you so you can allow it to go. It is time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and the right situations. That is powerful. My goodness. All right, now we're going to pick from the Journey of Love Oracle. Spirit says, while you ponder those two messages and how they blend together, there's something going on, beautiful earth signs, at least for some of you. You know, this is a general reading. And as always, if this doesn't apply to you or to the situation you're in, the person you're dealing with in a love matter, certainly go and look at your rising sign, your moon sign, and because we're talking about love, your Venus, wherever your Venus rests in your chart. All right, Spirit, please give us some message. And there it is. Boy, they're talking quick and fast today from the beautiful Journey of Love Oracle. You know, another reverse card. There it is. That is becoming. So I'm going to read that also for you. So you'll have it straight from the mouth of the Oracle. I'll get these to stand up. There we go. I think it says it's number 4. 34, pardon me. You are manifesting your divine purpose. What is happening now is just one of the many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There is a message here that a relationship or a project that you are keen to move forward will bloom in its own unique way. It is time to give it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be, even without a clear direction or plan, and sometimes even because of that, there is an inner plan that can come to fruition. So that's interesting. So, obviously it seems that it's time to come out of the shadows of your own life. And, earth signs, we know you've got Pluto and now Uranus. My spirit guides are saying, dragging you around the universe. It is true that you're in a leadership position. And those of you that have been following along my channel, you know, you've been chosen. And you chose yourself to incarnate here in order to participate in a leadership position in the tasks, wow, they are jumping out, in the tasks that are at hand in this time. So it's time to look at how you're giving your loyalty, if you need to give more loyalty to a situation that you're involved in, and to look at the shadow so that you can regain your power. It seems as though Spirit's saying you've left your power in the shadow places, and when you do that, you are not fulfilling your destiny, and it is time to gather up your strength and move forward in order to begin to use this energy to create what is meant to come. And certainly in these days, we know that what is meant to come is the Great Awakening. So let's see what we have here. And beautiful, look at that, 6 of Swords. You are intending to take up this mission and move forward into a better place. And you know what I love about this card? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a small child that is accompanying this person who seems to be a woman. So you are moving forward, and you have understood that the time has come to get clarity, and in order to have clarity, you have to move. So that is a beautiful message. And look, what are you moving into? The magic of the moment. That's fantastic. It's time to use your ability to create earth magic. So we see the magician with all the tools that he needs. There's an infinity sign above his head, which I love. And then there's this notion of the finger of Jupiter. Something really magical is happening, and you know, perhaps you have been walking in a positive way with the shadow side, and you are learning to become loyal to yourself, because something about where your loyalties have been has not been fulfilling, and you've come to some clarity, and the clarity moves you forward to create magic. And let's see what this is. Yeah, I love it. So, 5 of Wands reversed. You are, and it's here with dog. So you are transforming this. You are coming out of this place of conflict. And there is something about the project that you're working on, Spirit is saying, and when it comes to love, that is causing you to be able to work your magic. When you move and you get clarity and you move on with yourself and your inner child, Spirit is saying, and you used your masculine nature to move the feminine side of your nature forward. That's a beautiful yin-yang display. And for all of you who are interested in exploring the issues and the challenges of the twin flame community, they talk about that a lot. Coming into alignment with your own internal yin and yang, male and female. And it does take magic, doesn't it? You want to be in harmony now. And that's why the 5 of Wands is there reversed, with dog also reversed. It's almost the same message, actually. All right, Spirit, so can you tell us about what it is that beautiful earth signs are moving toward as they've come to this moment of clarity and begin to bring magic? What is it that they are doing? And look, here it is. You are hard at work. It's really interesting. There's something going on in the shadow side of your nature. And I want to be really clear about the shadow side. It is often a very net positive coming forward in your life. And you are making decisions, because here's the next card. 2 of Swords. You have definitely gone in to the intuitive, dark, hidden places in your nature. And you rest there. And you know what I love about this? There you rest on the earth. There is water at your back. You are nourishing yourself from the inside. And you have gone in to have a deep contemplative exchange, my spirit guides are saying, with the moon. The intuitive side of your nature, the feminine side of your nature. Clearly, that's a woman sitting there. And the ways of magic are secret and hidden, aren't they? Like the jaguar who walks through the Amazon jungle, in the spirit saying, in the quiet places, in the secret time at night, unseen. You are very hard at work, earth sign. Really interesting. The way in which you are working on your love effort, Spirit says, is intensely profound. Because look, now we have more swords, the 4 of Swords. You are at rest. You've gone deep inside. And you're going deep inside in order to resolve whatever the inner conflict is and the outer conflict. Because if you are moving toward a lover, this is about you and a lover, you are creating the magic. You are understanding the magic of the moment. And you seek to resolve the internal conflict that you have, because you intend to work on this with all your might, Spirit says, while you continue this process of creating magic and you rest. And this is the way in which you rest, the Empress, because you understand what it is to manifest, to move in this direction through the hard work, bringing love, bringing abundance, new growth, new birth, in a beautiful way that is directly aligned with the universe. It is about being in alignment, and we see the way the cards are progressing. So Spirit, give us another card, please. Look at this, it's beautiful. Queen of Wands. You're using all your passion in this moment of magic. All your wisdom, all the wisdom that you've gained. And look, there's another indication here. You see the little black cat sitting at the bottom. That's also about intuition. And you are looking forward. As you create this magic, you come through this place of indecision. And you come into the place of the Queen of Wands. Fire, passion, growth. You understand how you have grown and the place from which you have grown, which is what creates the beautiful synergy, that we see the way the cards are coming out. And in this place where you seek to move beyond, in fact, you have already left this conflict. That's what this is talking about. You're done with it. And your loyalty is now to yourself and to the fact that you want to create love. You are working really diligently to create from the inside out, and that is the most powerful way to create what you want, especially in love. And you're coming through with the strength of your feminine energy in a very exalted way, and this is why, because this is what you're working on manifesting. You want to be able to share your cups in a way that is loyal, in a way that is deep, in a way that is connected, in a way that serves another human being, whoever it is that you're connecting with. So I'd like to get a clarifier for the Two of Cups. Spirit, can you give us a little clarifier? Two of Cups, what is that about? Who is it that the beautiful earth signs are working toward? You know what? Look. Look at that. The spirit guides are telling me put it there. Six of Wands. We're going to get a whole new line here. Followed by the Sun. Abundance, vision, clarity, everything you need. And new life. We see a child on this beautiful horse. There we are. Knight of Cups rushing in, bringing forward this love that you are working on. And there is something, when you become whole within yourself and you work on your own issues and your own challenges in order to come out into the light of day and become that which you are meant to be, which is this and this, in order to participate in Two of Cups, into a beautiful soulmate, twin flame, heart chakra awakened relationship, whether it's with a lover, within your family, your community. I think my spirit guides are talking about the whole of you wanting to come forward, and through the love relationship that you may be having, offer that to the community at large. And here's the outcome. Here's the last card. King of Pentacles. So we understand that there is something really magical happening within your process. And if you are engaged with another person, if this is, for you, less about you personally, and seems to apply to a relationship you're engaged in, my spirit guides are saying you will understand the story because you are living it and you intend to have victory. You intend to bring it into the full light of the sun so that your love can be brought forward in a way that's clear and beautiful and can create the growth into this place of stability, security, abundance. Really beautiful. And earth signs, I'm a Virgo, for those of you that might not know, I understand. There's so much going on, and it is in a positive way. The other thing is that we have what's going on with Mercury and what's going on with Jupiter and Sagittarius. Do you see all the fire that's in this reading? You are benefiting. If you have fire in your chart, go see where it is if you don't know. And also Uranus and Taurus. Bringing forward your ability as the Empress, the Queen of Wands, in order to create a situation that is reflective of the King of Pentacles. Stability, abundance, knowledge, just like an earth sign should be. And my spirit guides are talking with me about the King of Knowledge in the Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. It's a story of a peasant that rose to be a king and had an unending flow of abundance through the magic of his transition into what he was meant to be, and always, of course, done by hard work, dedication, introspection, and undertaking to free yourself in order to be available to love, to have a cup, to be able to receive a cup. And then once the cup is offered and given, this is what transpires as a result. So let's pick from the bag of runes. Spirit, what is the message for beautiful earth signs this month of February, the second half of February, as they attract a mate that supports them as they go through this process? That's the other thing. You know, when we get into an enlightened relationship, we are often dealing with the shadow side, and it is your mate that's going to help you transition in this way. So be strong, because this is not always an easy process. It can be very frightening. And I think that's why these are reversed. It's not just the message it brings, but just to help you, give you a leg up. My spirit guides are saying that, yeah, you might be a little concerned, you might be a little frightened. You are meant to transform earth signs. Absolutely, with Taurus and Pluto coming forward for all these many more years, 5, 6 more years at least, in order for this transformation to be complete. So my spirit guides are talking about, it's this moment, but it is every moment coming forward until we get to the year of 2024 is what they're saying. And then you get to have your cake and eat it too, and hand the mantle off, because it'll be somebody else's turn in terms of leading us around the wheel of the zodiac into the 4D and the 5D. But you are doing the work energetically here as an earth sign because of Pluto and because of Uranus. Really gorgeous. All right, Spirit, what's the rune that will help the beautiful earth signs understand the last half of the month? That's beautiful. That's, I believe, the rune for growth, Berkana. So let's see, where should we put it? How about right there? I will check the book. If you don't know this book, it's called The Book of Runes. It's from Ralph Blum. He's a beautiful man. He has passed away now. He's on the other side. And I think it is a treasure. So yes, that is the rune for growth. Let me just flip to the page and we'll check it out together. Okay, Berkana, this is about growth and rebirth. This is one of the cycle runes. It represents a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, and the relationship of the self to the self, or the self to the divine. This is a rune that leads to blossoming and ripening. Berkana is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms, and that is why we see all of this reversed. That's exactly what's happening. You are flowing into your new form, and look at the form you're going to take. It's fantastic. So what is called for here is to consider your issue with care and awareness. First, disperse resistance, and then accomplish the work. See this? Disperse resistance, accomplish the work. For this to happen, you must be clear and controlled, and your motives must be correct. Any dark corner should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. Spirit's talking about the magician. Modesty, patience, fairness, generosity are called for here. Oh, Spirit, thank you. This is really beautiful. Once resistance is dispersed and rectification carried out, you see the Five of Wands is reversed? When that rectification is carried out, and seen to hold firm. There's a lot of power in the Four of Swords. Power at rest, coming to its own rectification. Then through steadfastness and right attitude, the blossoming can occur. That's it for now. Beautiful earth signs. Once again, I just want to thank you for everything you're doing, for incarnating here as an earth sign. I'm going to move these over. I have a little fear that you might not be able to see this. So there we are. That's intensely beautiful. I'm going to leave you with that notion. Spirit says, have a wonderful awakened day and enjoy this awakening. It's going to be quite profound because you're going to reach into the deepest parts of yourself in order to become that you are destined for. Thank you, Earth Signs. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.